Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a manga haul, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. My manga haul consists of Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi, volumes 1 through 10, the complete set, and I also have the Claymore box set. Now, this haul represents something that I am trying to do moving forward when it comes to my collection, and that is being more intentional with the series, with the mangas, with the novels or comics that I add to my collection. In my collection, I want series that I can reread or series that really stuck with me after my initial read. Now, Happiness is a prime example of how I plan to use the library to help me with my purchases moving forward. I was able to check out volumes 1 through 6 of Happiness from my local library. I flew through those volumes, and in reading those volumes, it helped me understand that this is a series I need in my collection. I first got exposed to Oshimi's work with Blood on the Tracks, and that was a manga book club read with Chapter Zero. That was the first series that we completed from January all the way up to February. 17 volumes, and it was a good series. Great series, actually. But for me, after reading that series, I know it should not be in my collection. I have the first 6 volumes of Blood on the Tracks, and I am quickly ready to unhaul it. Not because it was a bad series, but it's not a series that I plan on collecting in the future. Moving forward, I saw that he had a vampire series. I'm a huge vampire fan, and I loved Oshimi's work in Blood on the Tracks, so I had to go try it out. And that's where the library came in. So moving forward, I will definitely be using the library to gauge my interest level or see if the series has earned its spot in my collection. And Happiness definitely earned its spot. I had the first 6 volumes, and so I was looking for, on Mercari, eBay, secondhand stores to try to find the full set. I was seeing sellers was listing it from 110 to 120, and I was able to snag a steal on eBay for $75 for the full set. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys some of the covers and go ahead and just um, you know see how the quality of secondhand buying is actually really good. I really enjoyed the first cover. This cover looks sick. These are really good. The book's really good quality. It was packed and packaged correctly. Here is volume 3. This is probably my second favorite volume in the series. Here is my favorite volume of the series, volume 4. This is probably one of my favorite covers in all of my collection. I just love how colorful, vibrant it is, and it almost looks like he sketched this with just pure crayon. It's an awesome cover. Now, here's where we get, again, you're buying used books. So volume 5 does have a little wear and tear on it. Not too much, not too bad to where I'm gonna give the seller a bad review. But this is pros and cons when it comes to secondhand buying. But again, I think it's really good quality. Bro packaged it up well. This is volume 6. I like the purple. The purple is really vibrant. Volume 7. This is a sick cover, and this will be the first first volume that I hop back into because I haven't read volume 7 yet. Volume 8. I really enjoy this cover because of the sketching. It looks like he just shaded this cover. It looks like he used nothing but pencil. Oshimi is really goated when it comes to his artwork. Volume 9. Volume 10. Those covers are really good. I'm definitely going to be hopping back into reading Happiness. I know I have a Manga TBR, but because I had to pause reading because I didn't want to go digitally with Happiness, I'm going to grandfather volume 7 through 10 back into my reads, my circulation of reads for March, because I'm ready to finish the series and I'm ready to do a full breakdown of Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi, volumes 1 through 10 on this channel. So that is my Happiness manga haul. So now it's time to talk about Claymore box set. But first, let's go ahead and shelve Happiness. Now Happiness is on the shelves. I can go ahead and talk about one of my most anticipated reads for March, and that is Claymore. I love box sets. I'm a box sets guy. Not only because you get a lot of volumes at a real discounted price, but you also get goodies. Now, I was looking forward to seeing, a poster, a Claymore poster. I didn't get that, but I definitely still think that we got something enjoyable with this box set. So I don't want to talk your heads off. Let's go ahead, open it up. All right. So first initial impressions of the box set is the beautiful art that we get right here. So this kind of makes up for not having a poster. Only thing is I won't be able to display it, but that's totally fine. I did an unboxing on my live streams the other day, and I have a couple of covers that I want to share and show off to you guys. So first, start off with volume 1. This cover looks sick. It looks like she do not play any games. And so I am super excited to dive in. One misconception that I've seen a lot of people have said is that this is a seinen manga. It's definitely not. It's a shonen, for sure. I could tell it's going to be a dark shonen, but it is not a seinen manga. So let's go ahead and get that misconception corrected. Okay. Now, volume 9 was one of my mutual's favorite volumes. And so I'm going to go ahead and show this off. This gives dynamic duo vibes. It looks like they're about to go to war or about to take on this final boss threat. And so this cover does look sick. And I can tell why this was their favorite. Okay. Now, the last cover I want to show is volume 21. Volume 21. Like I said in volume 1, it looks like she don't play around. Well, right here with the scar on her face, this X scar, it looked like she been through a lot, and it looked like she ain't playing for real. Like she tired of the games. She ready to go to war. She ready to headhunt something. And so I am super excited to really dive into this series. I love me some battle manga. I love me some dark manga. And it just looks like that's what I'm going to be in a ride for when it comes to this series. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is how a lot of people have been telling me this is the quote unquote female Berserk. And I'm going to tell you why I do not want to go into this series with that expectation. Berserk is in my top 4 manga of all time. It's on my Mount Rushmore. So if I go into this series with that expectation, I don't think I will be able to enjoy this series like I should. And so I'm going into this series with a clear slate, blind mind, no expectations, and I just want this series to show me how good it is on its own. I do not want to limit this series by saying it's a female Berserk. So I'm going to go into it. I cannot wait. There is 27 volumes. It's about 24 days in March. I'm gonna get that. I want to, finish this series within March. So if I lock in, I think I can go ahead and get those 27 volumes done. This will be the longest series that I'm reading this month. And expect, once I'm done, a full series breakdown of Claymore. I will also be posting volume breakdowns. So I'm very excited for these 2 series, Happiness, finishing up Happiness, and then going ahead and diving into Claymore. One thing I want you guys to share with me, what was your recent manga haul? go ahead, drop them in the comments below. I cannot wait to discuss your manga hauls with you. And this is all I